In this video, I'm going to break down, react, and review Taylor Swift singing her new song, Cardigan. So, let's sing something. La la la! If you are new to my channel, be sure to like and subscribe. This channel is basically wrapped around helping you learn how to sing. Yay! Also, if you're like, I just wanted to watch a video on how my singer does what she does, that's also what we're gonna do. I'm gonna break down and make a vocal analysis of how Taylor Swift is singing her new song, Cardigan. So, let's sing something.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Okay, I am so excited to hear what I'm hearing. I had heard rumor that she was going back to her roots. And okay, I really missed it. I wasn't ever like a huge Taylor Swift fan, but I really liked her days back with the piano, writing music, heartfelt music. And maybe this may be because like I am a singer and that's like what my focus on is singing and that whole, you know, not all the all the gymnastics that go over the top. I really like that she's getting back to the heartfelt feeling. Now, vocally wise, she's doing a lot of excess air, which she's always kind of done, but this is more than she normally does, and it may also be because of the style of the song and a new approach that she's going for. Excess air is basically when the vocal cords don't fully come together, and they have this ha, da 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 da. That ha instead of da 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 da. It's definitely low. Even just singing it now, I'm realizing how low. That's pretty darn low in a register. Good for her to get that deep, rich sound in those low notes and still be able to add that excess air on top of it.
But I knew you dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a street light.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I knew you, hand under my sweatshirt, baby kiss it better right. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. A friend to all is a friend to none.
Okay, so she's also putting a little bit of tension on that chorus as she goes into it. Da 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 da. Instead of da 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 da. She's not going right in for it. She has a tendency of adding a little bit of vocal fry right at the beginning of it to give that sense of tension. Now, I'm gonna admit, I'm gonna have to re-watch this and listen to the lyrics because right now I'm just so focused on vocally what is she doing. I heard some line about like putting on your cardigan sweater, and I'm assuming that's what the song is about, is like going back to that home feeling. Maybe perhaps going back into, like I said, her and just the piano. You guys let me know, you're her fans. Let me know kind of the backstory of the song, but I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch this and really listen to the lyrics because, man, I feel like I'm missing a lot in this, but I gotta keep going, so.
Two girls lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you playing hide and seek.
Okay, so right there, the tone is pulled back, but I knew you, but I knew you, instead of but I knew you, but I knew you. It's got this type of sound that's a little bit back and heavier with that excess air as she's approaching it. And that's, in general, the sound that she's always it's a little bit heavier, like I said, a little bit more air. It's definitely not her shake it off voice, which is more to the front for sure. This has got that softer kind of feel, and she's pulling it back within here. And you can kind of make a similar sound if you think of like you just woke up in the morning or you've had a lot of cigarettes and it's got that weight to it, that heavier feeling below the vocal cords. That's going to give you, but I knew you. It's got that feeling behind it.
And giving me a weekend I knew you. Your heartbeat on the high line once in 20 lifetimes. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Yeah. It's so beautiful to hear her going back to that heart.
To kiss in cars and downtown bars was all we needed.
Okay, so right there, all I need. It's a push and pull. She's approaching the sound and slightly pulling back and then releasing. And you can do this also by thinking of like a string, all I needed, and then opening up as you go into that tone. And really kind of using your hand to guide you, all I needed, instead of all I needed, which is coming directly forward. Thinking of that string pulling and then releasing, and you can even open your mouth a little bit more as you get to that release moment.
You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding. 'Cause I knew you, stepping on the last train, marked me like a bloodstain. I knew you, tried to change the ending, Peter losing Wendy.
Yeah, the that vocal fry at the very beginning. Not I, but I got a little bit of that fry to give it a slight bit of a struggle and a grit. And if you want to know, like, how am I going to remember all the stuff that this chick is going over? I got a cheat sheet. Go to vocalfreebies.com, click on cheat sheets, and then click on Taylor Swift Cardigan. And I have a little cheat sheet breaking down for you how to sound and sing like Taylor Swift. Yeah, and it's totally free. Don't worry about it.
I knew you, leaving like a father, running like water. And when you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo kiss. I knew you'd haunt all over my weddings. The smell of smoke would hang around this long. 'Cause I knew everything when I was young. I knew I'd curse you for the longest time, chasing shadows in the grocery
And there's several layers here too.
A
voice.
And you'd be standing in my front porch lot, and I knew you'd come back to me. You'd come back to me.
So it's really got a little bit more of that folk feeling to it because there's so many layers. There's definitely a backing layer behind it. There's a harmony layer. There's a sub-harmony layer. There's a lot of layers on it, which you tend to hear more in folk music or country folk and that heartfelt storytelling. This is a storytelling song. This isn't necessarily like a vocal gymnastic song. So as you go to approach it, be sure to make sure that you are really digging into the lyrics and the subtext and the feeling behind what you're saying and not just singing it, because vocally it's not a whole lot of challenge, but she's making sure to bring in that story. Now she does have a music video to kind of back her up on that, of course, but for you, making sure as you perform this and songs like this, really digging in, what do those lyrics mean to you? How does that approach to your own life and your own life story, and then telling the story as you're singing it and not just hitting the notes.
And you come back to me. And you come back. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Go ahead and click here for that cheat sheet on how to sing like Taylor Swift. Click here if you're new to singing and you want to improve your voice fast. And come hang out with me in my Facebook group. The link is down below, and I will see you in the next song. La la la!